God favors me by God's gospel of election, and God favors you by God's gospel plan from the beginning for your life. If you find yourself saved, please do not boast of yourself, because you are saved by grace. And the fact that you got saved by grace and God had to come show him through a series of tests, well, actually 2 tests. Put a necktie on, young man, or come as you are, but wait, go get those tests. That means that he predestined you to be like Jesus, to be Christ-like, to be heirs with Jesus in heaven. See, we're going to be heirs. That's what the Bible teaches. So why are you putting your stipulations on who's called and who's elected? Verse 31 said, and it said the ones he predestined, he also called. Meaning that's favor. That's God's favor on your life before you were even born. Yeah, that's what they tell us. When we say you through the gospel of election. I am apostle. He justified us and he glorified us, which means it's already predestined who's going to heaven. There are some people who are destined to go to hell. This is why we as the body must always be thankful and praising God. Snakes and scorpions to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you. However, different. You're never going to stop learning. I say some people are created to go to hell. This is why the only thing we can do as ministers, as apostles, as the body of Christ, super saints. Super saints. That's amazing. It's all a plan. God meant it from the beginning. But you have to be rooted and grounded in this thing to know that you were predestined and you were called to minister. And he many times rebuked pagans. Look what the world does. It reverts back to itself. That's what it says. The sow will go back to her. And God chose you to be saved, which means he chose you to go. When we last left you, we were in Luke chapter 10. We went through verses 17 through 20. When Jesus' names are written in heaven. Which means he's telling them you're going to heaven. So if they're going to heaven and they haven't died, they still have a lot of things that they can do. They still can do it. We're going to dive into this thing. You know, we're going to get a lot of scriptural back, and just to show you, that's why God had to elect the chosen, because there's no way a sinful flesh can keep it. This is my office. So I have their awards all around at eye level. God gives understanding. God gives wisdom. Stop letting the devil trip you up. I'm speaking out of this book. You don't see me holding up. This is your purpose in life. To go out and show people that messed up folk are his people too. They just don't know it. He brought you to Christ. Even when you pray to him, ask him the truth. God favors me through the gospel of election. When we last left you, we actually were showing you when Jesus get their name erased out of heaven. Because that would mean Jesus was a liar, which means God was a liar. That means the whole Bible is a lie, which means we're on the Bible. It's the Godhead. That's the reason why, because he's showing you how in Christ, even in our own transgressions, when we're dead in our own transgressions, we learn about it. It's no mistake that we're not on YouTube debating for years and years and years and years and years, but you just keep moving hype. This is why everyone can't even explain why you're not homeless, but you keep on getting your bills paid, because you haven't heard his voice. But you will, because that's your destiny. Why you think you're looking at this video? If not, you was Christians. Because the wages of sin is allow man to make him perverted. Because if that was the case, dealing with the things of the church. Once again, saints, I pray that God will add wisdom.